Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending good energy, and blessings to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So we are talking about the season premiere of Season 6 of Lamh Marathonsville. You guys know why you are here. I'm going to react. I'm going to unleash. I do my reviews a little bit differently. I do them in certain segments of kind of like what the focal points are. So that's how I kind of break up my videos so that you guys are not like seeing like a long 30-40 minute, rant on the show, because I like to get straight to the point and get in and get out on whatever the topic is, right? So with that being said, this video is going to be discussing why we have so much Stormy. What is happening? So in this premiere episode, there was way too much Stormy Steele in this episode. Not a good look at all. Trying to have Phonics Unhooked 2.0, aka her mother, coming for Melody Cherie unprovoked and saying that she has quote unquote a dark energy. What? When Melody has said that she has only seen Stormy's mother in passing and like hi and bye, so how can you, feel her energy? And how can you take a subtweet from Melody Cherie and completely apply it as if she's talking about your daughter Stormy, right? And see, this is what happens when people stay on social media too long and do not touch grass. And do not touch grass, do not hug their kids, do not hug their grandkids, do not spend time with their family, do not have a job. Is you get caught up in the littlest things, you get caught up in the littlest tweets, and you think something is about you when it's not. Nowhere in that tweet was Melody Cherie talking about Stormy Steele, right? And Melody Cherie is not afraid to say with her chest who she is talking about if she has an issue. Know that, okay? So Stormy's acting brand new. Then we have another storyline with her husband, about her husband, Courtney, not wanting more children. I'm a little confused about this storyline because I thought when Stormy was documenting her fertility journey that never showed up on the show but was on her Instagram, I thought the issue was that she was so upset with all of the different treatments and things that she had to do, the injections and all of those things to try to get pregnant, that she didn't want any more kids. So I was a little taken aback as to why, her husband is like, oh, we don't want no more kids, and I don't want, our son to have a sibling, and blah, 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 and I don't want our siblings to compete for each other. What? The only way siblings are going to be competing for each other is if the parents are setting the tone for the siblings to compete for each other, right? But in a normal household, both parents should love all of their children equally, right? And yes, there's going to be differences in the kids, there's going to be differences in ages, difference in interests, unless they're twins or triplets or whatever. But ultimately, you're supposed to love your children the same, so that there should not be a competition, right? That's like common sense, right? So that was a little weird storyline. And then Stormy's talking about to her mom how she works full time, and I just chuckled because I was like, you work full time, but here we are back when this was filmed, and your customers still do not have their orders from Black Friday, Stormy, or they're just now starting to get their orders from 4 and 5 months ago. Make it make sense. Right? So I had to chuckle at that. But the biggest thing with Stormy is reality TV may not be for her, because at the end of the episode, she is still holding on to what happened at a reunion taping 4 months prior, right? The reunion taped in August, I believe, and this began filming in October. So, several months have gone by at this point, right? And the phone works both ways. And if you reached out to Melody Cherie multiple times and, you didn't get a response or what have you, you didn't even get a notification she saw your message, you never thought of the possibility that her phone number might have changed, why not DM her or send her an email, like just to, make sure or whatever, right? Because Melody Cherie said on her end, there's no beef, right? There's no issue. But for whatever reason, Stormy, the issue that she's going to have in reality TV are a couple of things. One is she cannot handle any criticism on social media. And two, the biggest thing is you can't hold a grudge on reality TV, right? That is why these housewife shows have gone on for 14, 15 years, is because you have to move the storylines along. And the core of the show, the core cast, has to interact, right? There has to be certain events that the entire cast is together and they have to interact with each other. And so you're up here bringing up stuff from months ago to Melody Cherie, and she's looking at you like, girl, what? Like, girl, what? And so, and you didn't even say anything when Melody Cherie invited you to the event she was putting on for Kimmy regarding her cancer journey, to say, hey, you know, is this your new number? You know, hey, is there another time we can chat? Because I haven't heard from you in several months. You didn't say any of that on the phone. You waited into the filmed event to come at Melody Cherie, and that's how I know this was a setup to have a layover Destiny storyline of a regurgitation, basically, of, oh, Melody, I haven't heard from her, and blah, 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 right? Everybody knows on this show, Melody Cherie takes her breaks, she takes her moments, it's nothing personal, but this whole thing where, you know, these people who Melody Cherie has either helped, you know, get on the show or recommended for the show, it's like the moment they get on the show, they have it out for Melody Cherie, and they want Melody Cherie to worship the ground that they walk on, otherwise it's an issue, otherwise she's a bad friend, otherwise she's fake, otherwise she's all these things, and it's just not accurate, you guys. And how are you expecting Melody Cherie to drop everything, to drop, you know, she's a single mother of 4, she's got a million businesses, she's got a crazy ex-husband, she's got all this stuff going on. How is she supposed to drop all of this to talk to all these people? Is what I want to know, right? Like, I just want to know, where in Melody Cherie's schedule is it that she has time to check in with Stormy every single day to find out what is going on in her life and doing X, Y, and Z? Make it make sense, because it's not realistic. And then you already have your mom talking crazy on social media, slandering Melody Cherie and defaming her for no reason, when you guys said that you were guys not going to use social media anymore for a storyline, and it conveniently pops up once again on the show tonight. Make it make sense, right? But again, I just think it is, you know, once again, there's no storyline, and you're basically taking over for Destiny. You're picking up where Destiny left off, and it's just on deaf ears. It is just absolutely on deaf ears. That's one thing. Yes, you don't want to have to reach out to somebody via DM to find out that they changed their number. But also, at the same token, if you've not heard back from somebody in a few months, why didn't you think for a second that maybe the number might have changed, right? Why didn't that process through your mind if you guys text, right? Because Melody Cherie is not afraid to tell you whether or not she has an issue with you, right? So why you didn't come to that conclusion and think, gee, maybe I should reach out just to make sure everything's okay, make sure nothing changed with her number. We know we just had the issue with the reunion with Martell listening on her calls and recording her calls. Maybe she changed her number. Why didn't you think of any of that, right? Instead of jumping to the wrong conclusion and assuming Melody Cherie has an issue, when really she's decompressed and working on all of the other things that she's got going on. So there is that. So let me know your guys' thoughts on that. What do you guys think of all the Stormy that was in the season premiere of tonight's episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, and if this is going to be a theme, because I would have preferred to see Tiffany's pregnancy, to be honest with you. I would have preferred to see anything than that was, you know, the Stormy and her mom. Maybe this is what Stormy was talking about when she said that this was her show. Maybe she was talking about the season premiere was her show. So there is that. So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post the content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.